Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of my Tokyo vlog, filmed in the summer of 2017 during my Japan trip. My name is Stevie Crawford, and by day I'm a real estate broker. By night, I'm an amateur photographer and wannabe filmmaker. In this episode, I explore 4 really cool Tokyo landmarks. So I do some filming in the daytime and I do some filming in the evening, just to give some different perspective. And I bring along my buddy Jun. Hope you enjoy. One of my favorite parts of Tokyo is this place called Oshiya. I'm probably abusing the word, but it's essentially where the Tokyo SkyTree is. I like to come to these places just a little south of dark, i.e. when it's not too busy, when it's not considered prime tourist area, and you can get a fairly different perspective. As you can see behind me, aren't as many people. If this was prime between 2 to 7, when it's, you know, the mecca of tourist hours, then it's a whole different ball game. So just here to experience what the hype is all about. This is the world's, well, not the world, but on the top 5 list of the world's tallest unsupported structures. So I don't think I'll be going in today, maybe another day, but definitely here to check out, you know, one of those things to be marked on the list of things done in Tokyo. It's so touristy. I am a tourist. Tokyo SkyTree is the tallest structure in Japan, and at 634 meters is the 2nd tallest tower in the world. Located in Tokyo's Sumida district, the tower is the primary television and radio broadcast site for the Kanto region, and also has restaurants and, of course, an amazing observation deck. There's free outdoor seating at the base of the tower, where food and refreshments are served. During the early evenings when the sun has gone down, it's actually really comfortable. After leaving the Tokyo SkyTree, I hopped on the train for a 40-minute ride to the next landmark on the list. Tokyo Tower was built in 1958 and is Japan's 2nd tallest structure. Inspired by the Eiffel Tower in Paris, it's painted white and orange to comply with air safety regulations. There's a 4-story building under the tower, which has museums, restaurants, and shops. For me though, the real beauty is on the outside, with the brilliant colors that shine through at night. After a fun night of shooting photos and filming, I woke up a little later than I had planned. It was almost 12 noon and I had to meet a friend at Shinjuku Station in less than an hour. In Tokyo, there are designated areas for smoking, enforced by law. This might help to explain why, for a city this size, the streets are so remarkably clean. Heading to Shinjuku Station is always an adventure. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, 3.64 million people use the station every single day. There are 36 platforms and over 200 exits. No wonder I get lost here all the time. And of course, today was no exception. So, here I am with my buddy Jun.
Yeah.
We are at Shinjuku Station. Shinjuku Station is one of the busiest stations in Japan. Right now we're filming at around, what time? It's around 1 o'clock?
Yeah, around
1:19. So it's actually not as crazy as it normally is. When the clock gets around, what time? 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? Always crazy. So I think we're gonna have to come back at around that time and see. Now we're just trying to find a way to exit Shinjuku Station. And get to do some filming. It's worth mentioning that my buddy Jun is actually from Tokyo, but like me, going to Shinjuku Station and getting lost is just part of the adventure. The energy in and around Shinjuku is non-stop. Something is always going on, someone is always trying to sell you something. It was midday though, and we were both starving. There were two very cool buildings to see here, but first, a quick bite. Now this is probably one of the most unique building designs in all of Tokyo and definitely my favorite. I saw it first from a distance and was really excited to come by for a closer look. Built in 2008, the Mode Gakuen Cocoon Tower is home to 3 colleges and is the second tallest educational structure in the world. The last landmark on my list is the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. It's comprised of 3 structures, each taking up an entire city block. The building was designed to resemble a computer chip by famous architect Kenzo Tange. Did I say his name right? Some of the best views in Tokyo can be seen from the 45th floor observatory deck. And best of all, it's free public access on designated days and times. Said goodbye to my buddy Jun. We weren't sure when we'd have the chance to connect again. Well, today's adventure was fun, and we would have continued, but although it didn't seem obvious, the midday sun was getting harsher by the minute. I brought along a second shirt just to change into, and by the time we were done, I definitely needed it. I was already approaching the end of week 1 and was really surprised how quickly the time was going by. Still, there were many adventures left, and my journey here had only just began.